Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And holy flying flipping stacked jacks. Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega for the undisputed UFC featherweight title is in the works for UFC 226 in Las Vegas, and this is coming on the heels of the just recently announced Derek Lewis versus Francis Ngannou heavyweight banger that's gonna be at UFC 226. Oh, by the way, don't forget the champion versus champion super fight, Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. Oh, by the way, don't forget kickboxing legend Gokhan Saki returns against Khalil Roundtree. Oh, by the way, don't forget about Platinum Mike Perry versus fucking Yancy Medeiros. Oh, by the way, don't forget that this card's just now halfway fucking announced. We got Rafael Santel versus Rob Font. We got Paulo Costa versus Uriah Hall. Plus the fights I just announced. UFC 226 is insane. And I tell you what, family, I want to be doing a fight companion for UFC 226. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. For these upcoming huge fight cards, I think doing fight companions would actually be pretty dope for these. UFC 225 is insane. I mean, it doesn't have as much like bangers on it as far as slugfest, crazy fucking wars on it like UFC 226 presents. UFC 226 is like the night of the fucking wars, bro. Like KOs, back and forth, fun fights. UFC 225 has a bunch of great fights in general. Both of those fights are amazing. I want to start doing UFC fight companions for those. Hopefully our internet will be pristine by then. Make sure you guys go check out the full-time Patreon. I'm going to start putting more videos over there as well, just to incentivize some of you guys to maybe check out the Patreon, because that would definitely help, you know, help me put money into this channel aside from the job I already have. So with that being said, let's talk about this fight for a second. Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega. Man, this is going to be a great fight for T-City, who's the up-and-coming featherweight prospect. A fresh matchup for Max Holloway, who's pretty much cleared out the rest of the division already against everyone like not named Frankie Edgar, who unfortunately was scheduled to fight for the title, but was Max Holloway suffered an injury, and Frankie Edgar decided to stay on that UFC 220 card and fought Brian Ortega, who ended up becoming the first guy to ever knock out Frankie Edgar, the first guy to ever finish Frankie Edgar, knocked him out in the first round, and now he's going to be fighting for the title. Great fight between Max Holloway and Brian Ortega, but I think it's the blessed era right now, man. This guy, Max Holloway, is doing remarkable things. He's on an 11-fight winning streak. The last person to ever beat him was Conor McGregor back when he was just a baby. Both of these dudes were early in their MMA career. We know where Conor McGregor's at now, and since then, Max Holloway hasn't lost. He's been clearing out the featherweight division, became the interim champion, first person to finish Anthony Pettis en route to becoming the undisputed champion, beat Jose Aldo, rematched Jose Aldo, beat him again, and now he's going to be fighting Brian Ortega, who is a jiu-jitsu expert. His nickname is Triangle City, but we just saw him almost submit Cub Swanson twice in one fight. But he's not just a jiu-jitsu guy, because he just knocked out Frankie Edgar. So this fight is freaking insane. Max Holloway was going to step up and fight Habib on short notice at UFC 223, if you recall, but the commission or whoever, someone stopped him from cutting weight on the last day, so it stopped that champion versus champion super fight from happening. But now it looks like Max Holloway, which might be a blessing in disguise, he's going to have more time to recover from his injury. He's still going to be fighting on a huge card, and he doesn't have to fight on short notice here at UFC 226, Max Holloway. That's not the case for UFC 223. And if he would have, you know, got brutalized by Habib, which Habib is known to do, if he would have got pulverized by Habib Nurmagomedov, Max Holloway might not have been healthy for UFC 226. So that could have been a blessing in disguise for blessed Max Holloway. Holy smokes, I cannot wait. And as I said, let me know in the comments, you guys think I should do fight companions for these up and coming cards? I really think it'd be beneficial, at least just for during the fights. Maybe I can do fight companions and just like you guys watch while I make the video too. Who knows? All things coming in the future for the channel, so make sure you go check out Patreon, and if you can afford it, to help support the channel, I would much appreciate it. It's definitely going to help with some of the plans I have for the future of the channel. So yeah, thanks everyone that's been rocking with me. Make sure you hit subscribe if you are new, because the MMA community is not as big as other communities out there, you know, for YouTube. So, you know, it's a little harder and slower to grow in MMA. So if you're listening and you haven't hit subscribe yet, but you fuck with the channel, you rock with the channel, please do me one favor. If you don't have an account, make a fucking account. Call yourself full-time toilet cleaner, fat time MMA, fucking Taco Bell Wani. Call, I don't care what you name yourself. Just hit subscribe for your boy one time. Thank you very much. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.